Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gotta hear me out though. Hear me out now. Alright. To me, the money that they're gonna put on the Trump wall is like a minor stimulus. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Stimulus. No, stimulate. Stimulate. It will stimulate the economy. Alright. I think it will stimulate the economy. Alright? I probably should do this when I get into the city, because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. What my signal look like? Signal is okay. Alright. That $5 billion will go back into... Now, if the wall is being built by Americans, the steel is made by Americans, all right? The workers are Americans, all right? Yes, you can, I can, we all can, all right? The people who making all the products for this wall. Now, is the wall going to keep people out? No, because if you're in fear of your life and you want to come over here to the U.S., you're going to come over here. You build the wall, they build tunnels. Not only that, how many people you think is already being bribed over there in Laredo and all the border towns? I don't think Laredo is a border town. Calexico, all right, Nogales, all right, Nogales, Arizona, Calexico, California, my city, San Diego, Tijuana, Mexico. I'm 8 to 10 minutes away from the border. You can't tell me there ain't no pounds being greased already. So if somebody want to come over, they're going to come over here. But that $5 billion, instead of going to a missile or a jet or whatever they spend the money on, it will go to the flatbed boys. It's going to be booming. Huh? You flat back in the step decking? Booming. You need nails, dry van, all right, reefers, any supplies that you need for the trucking industry. That $5 billion will stimulate a lot of people. It will help a lot of people. All right? All right? See, everybody's looking at it like they building the wall to keep people out. No, go ahead and build the wall as long as you using us. All right? As long as you using us. The drivers, the construction. Now, they need somebody with a certain type of personality to be over this. Because the oversight to watch where the money is going is the problem. All right? Yeah, you know, next thing you know, all the steel factories where they're laying off half the people because they can't afford it because of the tariffs. They will be now able to afford to get these people back to work, or at least for a certain amount of time, to build the materials needed. But the materials that's needed need to be built in the United States. Don't use China. Smart businessmen use China because it's smart. That's it's smart. You can say what you want. Using China resources and shipping it over here is 10 times cheaper than making it here in the United States. One, they already got the facility set up. They already got the workforce set up. Their workforce is making pennies on a dollar. We ain't got nothing to do about that. It's about business. And when it comes to business, it's a cold game. You got to take emotions out of it and look at the numbers. All right? Look at the numbers. That's $5 billion. Now, where I think Trump messed up is because he's going off of pride instead of. I was watching something today, and it's if he would have structured it, you know. Okay, hold on. All right, let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it back a little bit. The tariffs that are in place right now are making billions of dollars. So you're not actually tapping into the taxpayer money per se. You're tapping into the tariffs. The tariffs, I don't know. Listen, I don't know this as a fact. Okay? I don't know this as a fact. All I'm saying is, from what I've heard through, you know, social media, meaning, you know, the New Yorker, USA Today, Twitter. You know, people are saying that the tariffs are bringing in a lot of money. Even President Trump said it. And anything that's positive, President Trump is gonna go all the way with it. All right, all the way with it. So the money should be there. And that money should go back to the Americans, but they need somebody to make sure that the Americans is the one that's building the wall. All right, I'm driving, Brandy, so I can't read your comments. I'll probably read it when you know, I stop for the day, but I still got about 4 or 5 hours to drive. But well, I'll read it once I get on the straightway where there ain't nobody around me. But it's that money is gonna go to stimulate the economy. Work down there is going to be booming. That's going to, all these border cities, the wall is going to be booming for that certain amount of time that it takes to build it from point A to point B. All right. So I'm for the wall. Again, if there's somebody that's fearing for their life, the wall is not going to stop them. There's too many warehouses on them borders. If you've been to Nogales, you've been to Calexico, you've been down there by my city, Otay Mesa, off the 905, you already know who runs those areas. If you delivered on border cities, who's running those areas? So, and that's the funny part about it, because a lot of times, if they're going to pull people from those particular areas to work on the wall, well, guess where that money's going to go? It's going to go to Jose and them. Not all of it. I'm just saying, Jose and them going to be out there, but they're going to be sending that money right back to Mexico. Yeah. Obama had the government shut down. We talking about current situation. We're not talking about what somebody already done did. We're talking about what's going on right now. Okay, regardless, Obama has nothing to do. Probably so, he probably do, probably don't. We're talking about Trump right now and the government shut down. Now, if that money can go back to Americans, I think that's a good win-win. But here's the cold part about it though. Here's the cold part about it. Oh yeah, we gonna pay you 40, 50 bucks an hour to work on this wall as a W-2 employee. Oh, wait a minute, let me get some of that money back. You know what I'm saying? Like they go entice you with the dividends and then start scheming off the top because you got to pay your FICA, you gotta pay, you know, your taxes or whatever, right? So even, okay, driver, what you doing? What you doing there, driver? So that's how I feel about it. Like, go ahead and give him the $5 billion so he can turn it over to the contractors, so the contractors can turn it over to the steel people. Now, if they really want to make it work, they can give tax benefits to all the people that will participate in the materials that's needed for the wall. Hey, you know what? You get a 6-month tax break, but I need your steel to be at this price and no higher. We're going to get large quantities of it, so you're going to make good revenue, and you're going to have a tax break. That way you can give your CEOs and them the bonuses, because you know that's guaranteed to happen. But then you get people like all the people that's out there doing flatbed. They get them contracts. How much you think them contracts is going to pay to get that steel down there? You know? The Democrats better not fold. Okay, the Democrats can't fold. Neither party can't fold right now because it's a pride thing right now. It's a pride thing right now. So they can't fold. Nobody can fold right now. Because if they give in, they're going to look weak. If Trump gives in, he's going to look weak. So they can't do it. Now, here's a side effect. Here's a side effect of what's going on with the government shutdown. They're going to have to hire a lot more people. A lot of temps is about to get jobs, you know, depending on how long this government is shut down. Because they're going from what they're saying, all the parts, anything that's dealing with the 800,000 people that's out of that's working without getting paid right now. And that's what happened to my wife. My wife, when I think President Obama shut down, we had furloughs for like 2-3 months, meaning she wasn't getting paid. So that's why I'm still in my lease truck, paying off credit cards and things that we had to live off of while she was on furlough, because she had to work and not get paid, and she didn't get back pay. We still catching up on those bills right now. Got a credit card right now, it's like $10,000 in debt. You know, and you're like, why is it so much? I mean, we got 3 kids. They was newborns at the time, so you got doctor's appointments and pampers. Our cars wasn't paid off then, so the cars are paid off now. You know, so on and so forth. That stuff adds up. But anyway, they're saying that I think it was Trump, one of them, said that they're going to give the snaps early, the food stamps early. So I'm wondering, is anybody out there in the reefer seeing an uptick? Because a lot of these shelves are going to be empty because everybody's going to be trying to buy up all the food before, because they don't know the next time they're going. The stores are not prepared. You know, all the EBT, all the food stamps come at a certain time, so the stores know to have whatever in stock. Now they said that they're scrambling to get fresh meats and vegetables and so on and so forth. You know. Now I'm not saying I'm pro-Trump or I'm not pro-Trump. I'm not. All I'm saying is that $5 billion can go a long way for the people that can supply these areas with the equipment. I mean, so that means the RGNs, the step decks, the flatbeds, even the dry vans, because dry vans you can still move some of the freight. It's going to be booming. And I'm just looking at it from a truck driver's point of view. I'm not looking at emotions. I'm not looking at, you know, oh, well, he's doing this for the wrong reasons, or he lied and said that Mexico's going to pay for it, and blah, blah, blah. All I'm saying, that $5 billion, we can get a slither of it. All right? The employee's going to get some of it, and then the government's going to take some of it away. You know? All right, let me see if I can read some of your comments real quick. How y'all feel? Am I wrong with that? Is that bad to think that way? I'm not looking at it like, oh, we need to keep, because there's Russians over here, there's Ukrainian people, there's Europeans that's over here, there's Chinese, there's Asians, there's Philippines, there's a whole slew of people that's already over here that's illegal. I don't know why they focusing on the border, but if you probably Google Tijuana border, there's mad construction going on right now. I don't know who's paying for it. A gang of construction's going on over there right now, and I don't know who's paying for that. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. Right or wrong, it's true. Wall for Mexico, wall for Canada. Hey, honestly, if they're going to cut the check, cut the check. Again, and I reiterate, there's several other ways to get into the United States. There's several other ways to get into the United States. Will this stop the people that's hauling heroin and cocaine? It'll make it a little bit harder for just a little bit amount of time. But my thing is, if they want to secure the border, all they got to do is just start using AI and surveillance, and let people experiment with their surveillance equipment on the border, and they get grants. Whoever catch the most people that's crossing over illegal or something like that, and that way, it's not only will push the economy forward, but it would help develop more. You know, that's on a whole nother video. That's on a whole nother video. All right, let me see. This gonna Trump look bad if he shut down, gets nasty. No, Trump's not gonna look bad at all. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Him shutting down the government makes him look even better because he's sticking to his guns, right? Keep in mind, he said that the Americans wouldn't have to pay nothing, but it obviously got to get built. The money got to come from somewhere. I was assuming that the tariffs would knock off all that to build the wall. Because they knock it down. Anybody that uses the app Wish, you already know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, $5 to get you 5 items. Now, $5 to get you the items, but you got to pay $5 or $10 for the shipping. Yeah, because of tariffs. You know. So many other people are suffering from this shutdown, like those who get Social Security disability. You're right, everybody's suffering, but that's the pressure that he's trying to put on. He's pointing the finger like, it ain't my fault, it's you, it's the Democrats. I don't know why I gotta be a lady. It's the Democrats. You know, if you just give me my money, then everything will go back to normal. You know, but you shut the government down. You shut it down. So if they build that wall on the border, they might as well build a wall around Europe. Nah. We're gonna pay in taxes either way. Yep. So something is better than nothing. It ain't that something is better than nothing. I'm talking about the amount of money that they're trying to get to build this wall. Again, if all the resources come from America and Americans are building it, then that means the concrete. All right? The concrete, the steel, the rivets. I don't know what type of fence they're going to build. The rivets, the transportation of materials. All right? They're going to need water, food, and supplies. So that's reefer, dry van right there. Flatbed, step deck is going to have to haul the equipment down there, haul it down there so they can build it, and then eventually haul it back once they're done. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the political. I'm not looking at the emotional. I'm not looking at, all I'm looking at is there could possibly be $5 billion to stimulate the economy. Especially it's going to stimulate the border cities. And it's going to stimulate any business that can supply these resources to build that wall. And it's going to be money that's going to go back. It's going to recycle. It's going to go back to us. And America and I have a problem funding this wall. But the missiles that they drop that you don't even know about, you don't have a problem funding that. At least you have an idea of where the money went. There's so much shit going on right there. Like the jets that fly over San Diego every day, and the ships and the bombs that they bought, and there's so much that the government is paying for with your taxpayer money. It kind of, was it worth it? I don't know. But that check I got for hauling, you know, that Nestle water down there to the people that's building the wall. You know, I hauled down there to the people that's building the wall. The nails that I hauled down there, the so-and-so that I hauled down there. I'm getting checks. I'm getting checks. Now, that might be a selfish way of thinking about it. But again, I said, it's the business. Take emotions out of it and look at the money, the numbers. There's numbers if this wall gets approved. There's numbers for the people. Now, okay, the mega carrier is going to do most of the contracts. You know, so if you're pulling for a mega carrier, you're gonna see some of that. But there's also gonna be owner operators gonna get a piece of that too. Also gonna be lease guys that get a piece of that too. You know, there's so many people that's gonna get a piece of that, and I'm wondering, like, how much would they get? Will it be worth it? I think it would. As far as the money goes, take the politics out of it. Man, forget the wall, feed these hungry kids, and give us jobs. Bottom line, you will get jobs. Your kids will be able to eat if you go down there and help build the wall. That was redundant right there. Like, feed the kids. Okay, if your kids is hungry because you ain't working, there's gonna be a job down there in goddamn Calexico. They're gonna put you up in the hotel, and you're gonna go down there and work on the wall. You're gonna make lots of money. All right, and you can send that back home to feed the kids. Let's see. All these mass shootings. The mass shootings have nothing to do with the wall. They didn't kill people because of the wall. I don't think. The mass shooting is just people they're coming out of their shell. They're not afraid to be assholes right now. That's all that is. The worker makes $1. The contractor has to pay $2 for every dollar paid to the worker. The government gets 30 cents off of every dollar. Yeah. Hey, everybody, that's what I'm saying. They're going to give you the money, but then they're going to take a little bit back. That was a lie. He looks like a liar. Who looks like a liar? Trump? He said that the tariffs are going towards financing the wall. I didn't say that. I was asking if that. They said they made all that money with the tariffs. Is it going to fund the wall? You just made me think real hard about that. I'm in Mexico. What is a tariff? You can YouTube it. $5 billion is too much hard-earned American dollars for a wall that isn't even ours to begin with. They're giving it back to you. Brandy, at $5 billion, giving it back to you. They give it back to Americans. All right? That's how I'm looking at it. You could be absolutely right. All I'm saying is, let's see. This is a campaign promise plan. And simple. If Trump was serious about border security, then he would be discussing all the options, including. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Is both sides look bad? The wall going to stop them? Come here. I don't think the wall is going to stop them. Now, is it a preventable measure? It's just a show of, what's the word I'm looking for? When you build a fence around your property, you know, when you're driving down the road and you look at the fences that's holding in the cows and stuff, do you think about, let me go jump that? It's a deterrent. That's all it is. It's just a deterrent. But again, if people really want to get in the United States of America, they're going to find any means necessary to get into the United States. I have a problem with that as well. My father and other family members in the military. Now, that the military part, for some strange reason, you can not be a citizen of America, but yet you can serve in our military, and they won't give you citizenship. I don't know what that's about. If you serve in our military, you should be able to eventually get citizenship. If you serve 10 years and make rank E5 or whatever, you know, there should be a document like, okay, well, this particular country for X amount of years, sign this paper, and you and your immediate family or whatever. Isolation. So yes, I know how much money is being spent. Yeah, I mean, it's big money, right, Brandy? Big money, and wall by itself is useless. I agree. A wall by itself is useless. I agree. But that $5 billion, that is, you know, give me that. I think my signal's about to drop here pretty soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. But I know, right? So yeah, I know, right? We can also put that money into roads and bridges and creating jobs. All right. Put the money into roads and bridges and creating jobs, right? The money is going to the wall People are going to have to build the wall. That is creating jobs. That is a stimulus. If you put it in the roads and bridges, eventually some of the roads and bridges, the money's going to run dry. This is just to me, it's like a temporary stimulus. We're not getting that money. We're going to get the money back because the money that they give, taxing the people that they're giving the money to. The money's coming right back. Now, of course, you're not going to get the billion back. You're going to get some of it back. The wall is... Oh, we are not getting that money. If he wants that wall built. Now, let's go ahead and switch. My signal's about to drop. Let's go ahead and switch gears a little bit. Who do you think he's going to hire or contract to build that wall? His people. It ain't what you know, it's who you know, right? He already probably got people lined up. Look, we're gonna give you this $5 billion, all right, to build this wall. I need X amount of millions of that to come on back to me. You get what I'm saying? Who you think? He's not gonna go out and have people he's gonna be his own people. You gotta watch that part. All right. Jump some of y'all comments. Do people really believe that the wall is a good idea? If it's a good idea or not, I really don't care. I just want the checks. Good idea or not, I just want the check. All money ain't good money. Now, you're right about that. That's why I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now. All money ain't good money. Moral of the story. All money ain't good money. But you know what? If you getting that money, you wouldn't even be saying that. You head to the bank. You heading to the bank. I know, right? All the fish is down TJ. The wall is bullshit. I agree. But the money that they're gonna put into the economy to build the wall, whole other story. He will hire Guatemalans that will work for pennies. No, like I said in the beginning of the video, the money's going to Americans to build the wall and get the materials to build the wall from America. Then honestly, I don't think it's all about the wall. I believe it's bigger than that. Well, yeah, it's more of a I run this, and people in the Congress like, no, I run this. That's the problem that they're having right now. Pride is getting in the way of whatever. You know, Trump is a prideful man, so you can't. When you gotta learn how to deal with somebody like that. Like I said a long time ago, I think we needed Trump in the office because we needed to see what we wanted a president to be. Do we want a president to be like Trump? Or do we want a president to be like Obama or Bush or Reagan or whoever? We never paid attention to the poise and the gravitas and the charisma of a president. Now we all paying attention. Politics has never been more interesting to the younger generation than it is now. You've never paid attention to politics like this. Well, at least I haven't. But a lot of people are paying attention now. Because we got, you know, Trump is an asshole. We got an asshole. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what we're going to deal with the next day. But is this the type of person, is this the type of personality that you wanted as the president? So that's why I said, I guess it's good. Now, I don't know if he's going to win the next election. I don't know. We're going to see. That ain't my place to say yay or nay. It ain't my place to say I like him and don't like him. All I'm saying is, I want a piece of that $5 billion. And I think that $5 billion can stimulate, especially right now. True, but just the legal challenges for the land they will want to take to build a wall will be tied up. Yeah, because they're gonna do some major eminent domain going on if they go ahead and try to do that. Walls are 95% effective to deter illegal immigrants. That is completely false. Now, I'm saying that's completely false because this is based off of personal opinion, okay? The facts is walls a deterrent? Yes. Or you wouldn't have put a fence around your house. Or you wouldn't put a fence. All these fences that we got to cross before we go into shippers and receivers. It's a deterrent. Now, can you hop that fence? Yes. Can you dig under that fence? Yes. But we're not in a rush to do that. But somebody whose life is in danger is going to do it. I mean, come on, man. What's old boy name that be escaping jail? El Chapo. Come on. He had 4 walls around him a couple times and he escaped. So there's gonna be major infrastructure going on underground. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's gonna be some high quality tunnels dug around San Diego, Otay Mesa area. And then you gotta realize, is there enough border patrols and surveillance equipment to monitor anybody that's hopping over the wall? This is a time for technology to kick in. Can they put something in these barriers that they're going to build to let people know, hey, this barrier has been messed with or has been tampered with? You know, this is a great time for, especially with 5G coming out and the advancement in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and wireless this and so on and so forth. This would be a great time to test that. Great time to test it. Perfect time to test it if it get approved. I mean, because again, I'm not looking at it from a political point of view. I'm not looking at it from an emotional point of view. I'm just looking at the money. All right, and spitballing the options that can come from doing this. You know, like, okay, can we put some Tesla solar panels somewhere so we can have save on the energy cost? I don't know. Spitballing, okay? Spitballing. What good is a wall if you can just take a boat around? Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You can take a boat around. All I'm saying is the money that they're going to put to build this wall is going to help some truckers out. It's going to help some construction workers out. People talking about put that money to create jobs. It's going to create jobs for a certain amount of time. The temp workers that's going to be needed to help clean up and get all this government stuff back in order because it's been shut down so long. That's creating jobs. That's a temp job right there that has the possibility to turn into a full-time job. It'll create something. The wall is a diversion. Yeah, everything is a diversion. R. Kelly was a diversion. Why is only the black people getting in trouble? Harvey Weinstein got out. You know what? That's a whole nother video. Whole nother video. Let's see. I wish I could get free medical, housing, and meals. I have to work for it all. But if you were to get severely injured and you were not able to work, guess who you're going to call? Disability. Guess who you're going to call? Social services. You know? But you're able-bodied. Now, these other people are able-bodied. You got to deal with them on a personal level. That has nothing to do with the government that people are trying to, are defrauding the system. Call them out. That's all you got to do. Call them out. Okay, that's it. I will, let's see. That's a long comment to read while I'm driving. Bro, good point. That wall is going to be a money pitfall. hey, guess who's going to cash a couple of them dollars, you know? Hey, all I'm saying is all them people, there's a lot of people that's being put out of work right now. They're working these factory jobs, you know? There's whole towns that's built around coal mines and steel workers and so on and so forth. They're being put out of work. Go check out Vice. Vice did a good interview on that. Let's see. Funny how no one complains about illegal Canadians. Oh yeah. You know, and even if it is a diversion, what are they trying to get us off of? They got the people focused on what R. Kelly was been doing and the wall. So what are they doing to, what are we missing? What are we missing? Hey, El Chapo right there. There it is. He's at the goal. Anyway, hey, I'm sorry I didn't get to your comments. I'm gonna scroll all the way down. Unemployment is 3.9%. Tell them to go drive a truck. Tell them to go drive a truck. Tell them to make that sacrifice to go drive a truck. If you are unemployed, you can get you a local job. Go drive a truck. Don't tell the people be like, you know, I can't, there's no jobs out there. Swift is hiring. You know? Old Dominion's hiring. Go get you a local gig. You ain't gotta be all over the road. Go put the time in and then go, you know, do a local job or go drive for Amazon or something. I agree with better border security. I do not agree with Americans not getting paid to work. And I agree with that. I do agree, but see, that's the thing. I don't understand. Why can't we use independent companies to survey the borders? That's technology that they can use for the military. I don't get it. But hey, that ain't got nothing to do with that, you know. Hey, there you go. He's going to orientation. He's going to have him a job. Anyway, this is TRB. I know the signal's been messing up. Thank all y'all for rocking with me. The conclusion is, do I agree with the wall? I don't agree with it. I don't disagree with it. I don't really care because it's not affecting me. It's not immediately affecting me. If we did get the money, would I like a piece of that money? Absolutely. Will that stimulate the economy for a certain amount of time? I think so. But I'm not an analyst. I'm not really into politics. Like I said, I didn't really get into politics until Barack Obama started doing it. And then I really just started sitting back and watching when Trump got into it. So, you know, because of Trump, we got all these women getting into politics, all these different ethnicities getting into politics. We got all these people paying attention to politics. All because Trump got into office and they don't like him, or they like him and they want to do something better for their local cities or states or towns or whatever. I'm seeing all kind of posts on mine about, you know, the first black such and such. I'm a black man, so I pay more attention to people that's in politics, get into politics that's black, because that's just not something black folks was really doing. Now they are. They're watching. We all watching, regardless of your race, sex, gender, or religion. What's up, girl, with the joint on the head? The first whatever just got into politics. You think that'll happen out the whim? I said I'm getting off. I'm getting off. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Can't wait to see what these comments be. You don't get it wrong. Am I a Trump supporter? I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't like him. I don't hate him. You know, I just sit back and watch him until it started affecting me personally, just like a lot of other Americans. Yeah.